Welcome to the video. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, burnt out, or like you're working all day but not actually moving forward, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a proven step-by-step system called the 3P method. It's the same framework I've used and helped others use to get more done in less time, without burning out, and still have time left over for the things that actually make life worth living. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a software engineer, or just someone trying to stay on top of everything while still carving out time for your health, your relationships, and your creative passions, this method is going to help you cut through the noise and distractions, focus on what actually moves you forward, and most importantly, build a system that produces consistent, long-term results without needing motivation or superhuman discipline. So if you're tired of starting strong and losing momentum, if you're tired of watching the weeks fly by without making real progress, then stick with me. Because this isn't just theory, it's something you can apply immediately to your life and start seeing results as early as today. I've been using this exact formula over the past few years, and in the few years of using this system, I've created a comic book, written a fiction novel, grew my personal YouTube channel to over 2,000 subscribers, significantly reduced my body fat, and had time to learn more hobbies and even play video games more, guilt-free, which is something I find generally relaxing. My clients have also used this exact strategy to dramatically increase their income by double within 6 months, gain more muscle at the gym, write 2 books, and get residual income from those books through Amazon self-publishing program, and even quadruple how many clients they've had within just 3 months of using the strategy, despite being at a dead halt for a year and a half prior. No matter what your goals are, whether they're financial, physical, social, or just related to personal development for the sake of personal development, this system can and will help you. Now, I want to hop right into the system, but before I do, let me share a little bit of information about myself. My name is Lenny Richardson, and I'm the founder of Productivity Accelerator. Over the past few years, I've used this exact method to go from being obese to 8% body fat, to write and publish multiple nonfiction books and even a fiction novel, build a 6-figure income after making just $11,000 a year after graduating from college, despite working 3 part-time jobs, grow my personal brand to attract other brands to collab with me, monetize my YouTube channel, create one of the top podcasts in Northern Virginia, consult in real estate, and still have time to enjoy hobbies like creating comics, drawing, going on dates with my wife, and spending time with the people I care about. And I did all of this without relying on motivation or sacrificing my health or succumbing to crippling burnout. I've helped busy professionals, business owners, freelancers, and creators implement this exact method to reclaim their time, reduce stress, and finally make meaningful progress on the goals they care most about. So, with that being said, let me quit yapping and just hop into the strategy. The 3P method is built on one core principle: consistency beats intensity. Most people think success looks like one giant breakthrough moment, a single event that changes everything. But that's not how real success works. Success is built brick by brick, day by day, through consistent, focused action. And the most successful people in the world, they don't work harder, they work smarter. The 3P method is a simple system that ensures you make progress every single day, no matter how busy or motivated you feel. It stands for prioritize, which is identifying the one big task every day that moves the needle forward. Plan, which is structuring your day for success by eliminating distractions. And produce, which means to take focused action without hesitation. And this isn't just theory. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs, creatives, and innovators have followed this exact framework, often without even realizing it. So let's break it down. Step 1, prioritize. Focus on what actually moves the needle. Most people fill their days with tasks, but they don't actually prioritize the one thing that drives results. Take Steve Jobs, the legendary co-founder of Apple. Jobs was obsessed with focus. He knew that saying yes to the wrong things meant saying no to the things that truly mattered. That's why, when he returned to Apple in 1997, the very first thing he did was cut 70% of Apple's product line. At a company-wide meeting, he famously said, "Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do." By ruthlessly prioritizing, Jobs was able to turn Apple from a failing company into a $1 trillion empire. The same principle applies to your daily productivity. If you're an entrepreneur, are you spending your time on high revenue tasks or just answering emails all day? If you're a freelancer, are you working on projects that grow your business or just doing busy work that fills up your schedule? If you're a software engineer, are you solving the most impactful problem or just getting lost in debugging minor issues that don't really matter? Most people confuse being busy with being productive, but prioritizing means identifying the single most important task each day, the one thing that, if accomplished, will create the most significant impact. Once you've identified that one big task, then we move on to step two. Step two, plan. Create an environment for success. Once you know what to focus on, you need to set yourself up for success. Let's talk about Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Musk is known for his extreme efficiency, and one of his biggest secrets is a strategy called time blocking. Instead of working with an open-ended to-do list, Musk schedules every minute of his day into blocks of time. Now, here's just an example of this time blocking. I'm not saying this is exactly what he does, but this is an example. 6:30 a.m., wake up and exercise. 7 a.m., answer urgent emails. 7:30 a.m., deep work on Tesla engineering. 9 a.m., meetings at SpaceX. Musk doesn't hope to be productive. He designs his day to make productivity inevitable. Here are some more examples on how top performers structure their work. Bill Gates plans his day in 5-minute increments to avoid wasted time. Cal Newport, the author of Deep Work, dedicates long, uninterrupted focus blocks to his most important projects. J.K. Rowling locked herself in a hotel room with 0 distractions while writing Harry Potter. Here's the key insight. If your environment isn't set up for focus, you're setting yourself up for failure. That means eliminating distractions before you start. Mute notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and set boundaries. Time blocking your most important tasks. Don't just hope you'll get to them, schedule them. Finally, having a plan before you sit down to do work. If you don't know exactly what you need to do, you'll waste time figuring it out. Once you've prioritized and planned, there's only one thing left to do. Step 3, produce. Take action without hesitation. The final step is the most important, and that's doing the work. And no one exemplifies this better than Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Bezos built Amazon from a tiny online bookstore into a $1 trillion company by following one key principle: speed of execution. Bezos is famous for saying, if you wait until you have 100% of the information, you've waited too long. While most companies get stuck in analysis paralysis, Bezos prioritized fast execution, quick decision-making, and continuous iteration. Why does this matter? Because the biggest killer of success is not failure, it's inaction. Think about it. How many ideas have you had that never turned into anything? How many times have you delayed starting something because you weren't ready? How much further along would you be if you had just started taking action 6 months ago? The most successful people don't wait for the perfect moment. They start, they adjust, and they improve as they go. And that's exactly what the 3P method is designed to help you do. When you prioritize, plan, and produce every single day, you eliminate wasted effort, you make consistent progress, and you get more done in less time. This isn't just another productivity hack. It's a system that guarantees results. And when you apply it, you finally feel in control of your time, you stop procrastinating and you start executing, and you make measurable progress every single day without burnout. That's why the 3P method works. Because when you execute on one big task each day, it compounds. And suddenly, 4 to 5 winning days create a winning week. 2 to 3 winning weeks create a winning month. 6 to 8 winning months create a winning year. This is how success is built. Not overnight, but consistently, step by step. So now that you understand why this system works, let's talk about how you can apply it in your own life, starting today. First off, let's talk about how you should prioritize. Each morning, before you check your phone, before the day starts pulling you in 10 different directions, ask yourself one simple question. If I only got one thing done today, What would make the day a success? That's your needle mover. That's your priority task. It's not always urgent, but it's always important. For example, if you're a freelancer, maybe it's sending a proposal to land a new client. If you're a startup founder, maybe it's improving a key feature or investor pitch. If you're creative, maybe it's filming the first 60 seconds of that YouTube video you keep putting off. Your job? Identify that one thing. Don't write a long to-do list yet. Just find the win for today. That becomes your anchor point. Because if everything else falls apart, that one win will still move you forward. Now, the second step. Let's go over your plan. Now that you know what you're working on, you need to schedule it. Put it on your calendar like it's a meeting with your most important client. This is sacred time. No multitasking, no distractions, just deep, focused work. I recommend using one of these methods. Time blocking. Reserve 60 to 90 minutes for your priority task. The Pomodoro technique. Take 25 minutes to focus, then follow that with a 5-minute break. Repeat that for 2 to 3 cycles. Finally, distraction-free mode. Close all of your tabs, mute your notifications, put your phone in grayscale mode, go on airplane mode, and go full screen. Create a pre-game routine to prime your brain for success. For me personally, I like to brew a cup of coffee, put on a little bit of instrumental music, and just open up one tab. Then I'm locked in. And here's the key. Plan it all out before your day begins. Because once the chaos of your inbox hits, it's already too late. Now, when it comes to the 3P method, here's the final step. It's time to get to work and actually produce. And this is the moment where most people stall. They've planned, they've prioritized, but when it's time to do the actual work, they hesitate. Why? Because execution is uncomfortable. It's where imposter syndrome shows up. It's where resistance kicks in. It's where procrastination creeps up. Here's the solution. Momentum over perfection. You don't need the perfect version of the task. You just need to start. Open up the document, start writing, hit record, send the email, write the first line of code. Whatever it is, just get the ball rolling. Once you get into motion, the brain shifts from resistance to flow. And once you're in that flow state, you are unstoppable. Now, I want to give you one more bonus tip. What I highly recommend doing is using the one-win reflection each evening. When it comes to using the strategy, the one-win reflection strategy, what you're going to do is at the end of your day, ask yourself, did I get my one big task done today? And also ask yourself, what helped me succeed or what got in the way? Asking these questions will build awareness, accountability, and momentum over time. Even if you didn't have a perfect day, reflecting on your day helps you show up stronger tomorrow. Here's what happens when you apply this daily. You start winning more days. Winning more days will lead to you winning more weeks. Winning more weeks will turn into consistent, compounding progress over time. You start to feel in control of your schedule instead of reacting to it. You finally make space for your side projects, your creative work, your health, your family. You start to live intentionally, not just exist on autopilot. And that's what the 3P method is about. It's not just doing more, but doing what matters most with less stress and better results. By now, you've seen exactly how the 3P method works. And more importantly, you've seen how simple it can be to regain control of your time, your energy, and your progress. So now you have two choices. You can close this video, go back to your routine, and hope things change. But you already know where that leads. The same tasks, the same overwhelm, the same goals pushed back another month or another year. Or you can decide that today is the day you start doing things differently. To make that decision easier, I'm giving you an opportunity that honestly, most people just don't get. I'm offering you a free month of productivity coaching. That's 4 live sessions with me, not pre-recorded fluff, where I'll personally guide you through implementing the 3P method into your actual day-to-day life. This is hands-on personalized training We'll break down your goals, your schedule, your distractions, and we'll build a real system together, one that works with your life, not against it. You don't have to figure it out on your own. And the best part, you don't have to risk a dime to get started. Just show up, follow the method, and experience the shift for yourself. Like I said, the first month is 100% free. So there's no risk at all besides just showing up and taking advantage of the trial offer. I've had people in the past go through the trial and get massive results before the trial even ended. The only thing stopping you are bad habits, fear, and self-doubt. Now, when it comes to the overall price after the trial period, I'm going to be completely transparent. Productivity Accelerator is not cheap. It's designed to be for the people who want to get the most out of life. It's designed for people who want to show up, who want to win, and who want to succeed long term. At Productivity Accelerator, we've always priced our coaching based on demand and value. In 2023, we gave away an entire year of coaching for free, completely for free. In early 2024, it was just $50 a month. Then it went up to $150 a month, then $250. Right now, the price is still at $250 a month. But based on current demand and the number of people enrolling, we're planning to increase it by at least 15% very soon. In fact, by the time you're watching this, it might already be up to $395 a month. So if you're even remotely interested, lock in your spot now, because the offer you see today will not be around tomorrow. And this is for the action takers. If you enroll today, I'm going to throw in a fast action bonus. This will be an additional free one-on-one private session with me at no additional charge. We'll dive into your biggest productivity challenges and create a custom roadmap to fix them as quickly as possible. This bonus is only available to those who sign up right now through this video using the link below. So, with that being said, click the link below, claim your free month of coaching, your strategy call, and your chance to finally get out of the loop of burnout and distraction. This is your moment. Let's make this the year you stop watching from the sidelines and start building the life you actually want, one winning day at a time. I'll see you inside Productivity Accelerator. Keep conquering.